Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Warakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters also, and the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that we've been gifted, we've been blessed with this understanding. It's not like when you go to a normal school or some normal college or whatnot, and over time, you get better and better at it. If the spirit is not in you, you're not going to grow in this faith. You're not going to get better and better. We, want to have hopes that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai keeps us growing, allows our videos to be edifying, allows these videos to bring out or draw out what's already within the elect throughout the four corners of the whole earth. Everybody cannot receive this. Okay? This world, they love lies. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is not a man that should lie. But this world loves lies. When you go to the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 19, this is what it says. God is not a man. Before I go even further, it already says right here, the Lord is a man. So there's no need to have that stupid mentality that a lot of people may have and ponder and say, well, how do we actually know that the Lord is a man? How do we know he's not a woman? Because he's not a woman. How do we know? Because he himself has told us he is a man. Okay? We are made in his image. Okay? He's a man of war. And all these words written in the Bible are inspired, are given based off the inspiration of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is not going to allow this scripture to be documented if it not line up with who he is. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make good? You have certain people, man, they'll swear all day long. Yeah, man, I'll do this, man. I swear I got you. Yeah, man, on everything. Yeah, man, I swear to this, or I swear to that. I put that on this, I put that on that. And they don't ever do it. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is not like that. If he says something, it is going to happen. Okay? We've been given the secrets. We've been given these mysteries, and it's beautiful because, as I like to put it, it's hidden in plain sight. It's hid because if it's not within you, it's not going to be brought out of you. As in, you're not going to understand it. So it can be shown to you, but you're not going to see it because it's hidden in plain sight. Okay? And the spirit that is within us is a totally different spirit that's in the world. Okay? Let me find this verse in John right quick. This is John chapter 14 and verse 17. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. So the reason why we believe who the world calls Jesus Christ, for one, that's not the name. For two, he doesn't look like the so-called white man. For three, he doesn't have straight hair like some hippie from the 70s, some Edomite hippie from the 70s. Okay? We don't believe that America is a blessed country. Okay? We don't believe that the Heavenly Father or his Son, his only begotten Son, love every single person. We know all these things based off of the spirit that is within us, the spirit of truth, which is a spirit that this world cannot receive. If you tell somebody something as simple as the Lord being a so-called black man and you show them that verse in Revelations, they might try to argue your point because they don't have the spirit of truth. So even when it comes to simple breakdowns, things that don't necessarily take some, logical scholar to, basically understand it, we can break down some of the simplest things. If that spirit of truth is not within that person, they can't receive it. One thing about this truth that's separated from any other truth, this truth has to already be within you. It has to already be within you. You can teach somebody, if they're capable of it, to speak another language. You can teach somebody, if they're capable of it, how to read, how to write, how to walk, how to talk. But you can't teach nobody this truth if the spirit is not in them. Okay? It's a spiritual thing. The reason why many people don't see it, it's not because we're crazy. It's not because we are insane. It is because the spirit that is within us is not of this world. This world believes in lies. When you serve the Lord, you're about truth. You become typical. You can become annoying. People get to looking at you like, man, why are you always trying to correct everything I say? It's not about trying to correct everything you say. It's about truth. It's about truth. Now, let's read this again in John 14 and 17. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. So the majority of our people cannot receive this truth. Okay? Because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. So that's only to whom it is given. You have to be set up from the very beginning to be able to receive the truth. Let's go to the book of Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Now we know it says Jesus Christ there, but that's not his name. Who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Mashiach, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So you have to be chosen before you're even born to even be able to receive the spirit of truth. So don't feel bad, when you're new, you're first starting out, you're telling your family, you're telling your so-called friends in the world or associates, whatever, and they're all denying it. They're all looking at you crazy. They're separating themselves from you. Then you start finding yourself separating from them, however it goes, whether it goes both ways or one or the other, right? Don't feel bad because you've been given the spirit of truth, which they were not given. Do not force the course of the river. Let the water flow how the water flow. As the saying goes, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink the water. Because as I like to say, if you try to force the horse to drink the water, you may even drown the horse instead of actually helping the horse. Okay? So this is all about those who were set up from the foundation of the world to receive the word. All we have to do is put the word out there. If you're of the elect, you're going to catch on to it. Some catch on to it right away. Some of the elect may scoff and talk madness before the Lord has to, afflict them and chastise them before drawing them, back to the fold. Nevertheless, this isn't about how many people you can get to wake up. Why can't my cousin get it? My favorite cousin. Why can't my brother or my sister get it? We're close. I'd love for them to get this. Why can't my father and mother get this? I love my parents. It's not about that. If the truth is not in them, which is set in you before you're born, before the foundation of the earth was even made, certain people were created with that spirit of faith, to where when that water would be poured on them, their seed within them that was planted within them, that seed of faith, okay, that seed of truth, it would grow. If you're not given that seed, you don't have it. Okay. Okay. It's just what it is. Now, verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestined us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So we fell away. The Lord didn't cast us off forever, okay? But he casted us off just like an angry father would cast off his son, okay, who's being rebellious. Let's say a father's raising up his son, and his son's getting to the point where he ain't trying to follow the rules no more in the house. He's doing what he wants to do. He's showing up all hours of the night when he wants to. The father has every right to say, you know what, I'm kicking you out of my house. That doesn't necessarily mean he's not the father of the son no more, but he's not going to show the same kind of mercy that he would to a son that's obeying his ways, obeying his laws and his order. So based off of us being rebellious, the Lord casted us off, but we've been brought back through Yahweh. Okay? Having predestined us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Mashiach, because he was that ultimate sacrifice, to himself according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us accepted in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace, wherein he hath abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence. Here's the point. Having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he hath purposed in himself. So if you understand the mysteries of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that was given to you before the foundations of the earth. Before the earth and everything on the earth was even made, you were already predestined to have this truth within you. Okay? It was the Lord's will. He made known his mysteries to certain men here on this earth. That's why when we talk, it's a mystery to most people. It's hidden in plain sight. See, we're not hiding the truth, but the fact that if it's not in you, it's going to be hidden to you because it's not for everybody. This isn't like any other thing on this earth. Again, you can teach somebody to read and write. You can teach somebody how to talk. You can teach them, if they're able, that is, of course, right? If they don't have any handicaps, you can teach people various things. But overall, the majority of people in this world are spiritually handicapped to where you're not going to be able to teach them if this is not already in them. Okay? The world cannot understand the mysteries that have been given to the elect. All right? We're going to jump to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, and verse 6. Howbeit, we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. So the wisdom that we speak is spiritual things. We're speaking heavenly things. That's why most people, they don't understand it. They don't get it. It goes over their head. Right? But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which God ordained before the world unto our glory. So the hidden wisdom that was ordained before the world was already in certain men before the world was even created. This truth is hidden in plain sight. And this truth is within us, man. And when we're out in public, when we're out living our life, whether we have to go to work, we go into a grocery store, we driving in our car to go get gas, whatever we're doing, right? The truth is within us. When people see us, they don't acknowledge that they're looking at the truth because it's within us believers. Okay. Now check this out too, right? It says, but we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery. So we're not, talking so mysterious to where people don't get us. It's the fact that when we break down these scriptures, people don't get it because the Lord is blocking them. Not because we're trying to teach with deception or we're trying to use all these big, fancy scientific words that confuse you. No, the reason why a lot of people don't accept it, a lot of people ignore it, they act like it's not even like it's not even being spoken of in general at all. It's because this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding was only meant for the elect. To everyone else, it's hidden in plain sight. And even before we were brought back to the fold, it was hidden in plain sight. When we were back in the world doing our wickedness, okay, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai still had this truth within other men. It's just that you weren't illuminated yet. We weren't illuminated yet. And as you became illuminated, you grow and you grow because why? That seed is in you. The seed of truth, the seed of faith. All right. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai said he will not give his glory unto another. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding he gave to his people, not the heathen. Okay. Verse 8, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Come on, man. If people knew the reality, you think they'd be scoffing against the men of the Lord? If people really knew the weight behind what we're doing, do you really think Yahweh Shai would have, been crucified on that cross? They would have been scared to touch that man. But they didn't consider that. Okay? They would have been scared to lay their hands on the prophets in the days of old. They would be scared to come against the prophets in this day and age. If they actually considered, if they would have known, okay, the gravity of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, what we're a part of, people would bow down, But it's not time yet. But as it is written, eye hath not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. So we speak the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in mystery. He gave us the mysteries. And then not only that, he has a glorious kingdom for those same men who he has given, who he has revealed his mysteries to as well. Okay? But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, the Spirit of truth. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man, which is in him? Even so the things of God knoweth not man, but the Spirit of God. So we have the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai with us. That's how we're able to know spiritual things. But carnal men cannot receive this because they don't have the Spirit of truth. They have the spirit of lies. They have the spirit of whatever is whatever, except the truth, right? Besides the truth, I mean. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, which is the spirit of lies, but the Spirit which is of God, which is the Spirit of truth, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God, which things also we speak not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. The majority of our people are spiritually discerned. Forget about the heathen. The Lord didn't give it to them at all. But for our people who buck up against this truth, they don't want to, accept it. They looking at this world like, this is the greatest thing that could ever happen to us. They all buddy buddy with these heathen. Our women are all up in these heathens' faces, laughing, smiling, having a jolly old time. That's because they're spiritually discerned. They don't have the spirit of truth within them. And they get offended when the truth comes out, which causes this. And I'm going to close it with this, man. When you don't have the spirit of truth, Galatians chapter 4 and 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And the answer is yes. Be prepared to make many enemies because you have this truth. And the fact that you are announcing this truth, the fact that we proclaim it, the fact that we believe in it, the fact that we're bold with it, oh yeah, you're going to make enemies. Because this world, again, does not have the spirit of truth within them because they were not given this. They were not chosen from the foundation of the world. And if they're of the elect, eventually they are going to wake up. And it's not nothing that you or I or anyone else can do about it. Only the Lord himself can prevent someone from getting this truth or give them this truth. Okay? So I'm going to close it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa, Rakah Kwadash. We are blessed. You should feel honored that you have received the spirit of truth. Shalom.